Hey everyone, welcome back to K-Drama Lens. And oh, do I have a moment for you tonight? You know those scenes that feel too cinematic to be real? The kind that unfolds in slow motion, the kind where the world seems to stop. And then, boom, something happens that makes everyone watching lose their minds. That's exactly what went down when Yulong and young Mei Mei stepped onto that red carpet. It was supposed to be just another star-studded evening. Flashes, fans, interviews, all of it. But the second Yulong arrived, the entire atmosphere shifted. The crowd started chanting his name, camera bulbs flickered like lightning, and yet he didn't rush. He stood there, calm, charming, confident, scanning the crowd, or maybe waiting for someone. Then her car pulled up. Young Mei Mei. She stepped out like a scene straight from a romance film. Silver dress shimmering under the floodlights, soft curls falling over her shoulders, her smile both shy and bold. For a split second, it felt like the crowd collectively forgot to breathe. And right there, standing at the center of it all, Yulong looked at her like she was the only person in the world. People expected them to walk separately, to keep it formal like every other event. But no. As she walked toward him, something unspoken happened. That little moment when two people's eyes meet and everything else just fades. Yulong reached out his hand first, and Mei Mei didn't hesitate for a second. She took it, and that's when everyone knew something different was about to unfold. You could practically feel the energy crackling through the air. The hosts went silent. Fans stopped shouting. Even the background music seemed to slow down. Yulong said something to her. No mic caught it, but whatever it was made her smile. And then, he leaned in. Not a polite greeting, not a staged pose. Real kiss. Right there on the red carpet. It wasn't rushed or awkward. It was deliberate, soft, slow, and breathtaking. Mei Mei's hand rested gently against his chest. And for that one instant, the red carpet wasn't just a photo op. It was a love story playing out live. Cameras flashed like fireworks, reporters shouted questions that neither of them seemed to hear, and fans. Oh, the fans! Screamed so loud the live broadcast audio peaked. Within minutes, clips of that kiss were everywhere. TikTok, X, Instagram, YouTube, it was like the internet collectively stopped scrolling just to watch that one moment over and over. One fan wrote, "Tell me I didn't just watch the most romantic scene of the year, and it wasn't even from a drama." Another said, "That kiss was so slow and tender, I felt like I was intruding on something private." People started analyzing everything. The way he held her hand, how she leaned slightly forward, even the tiny smile that slipped across his face afterward. Some slowed it down frame by frame, trying to read his lips before the kiss. Others noticed Mei Mei's eyes glisten just before it happened, as if she knew it was coming. And just like that, Yulong and young Mei Mei was trending worldwide. Millions of views in an hour. Fans began making edits, pairing the moment with emotional OSTs, calling it the scene that wasn't in any script. Even official pages joined the fun, posting clips with captions like, "When reality outshines fiction." But here's where things got even more interesting. Insiders started whispering that the kiss wasn't planned at all. One event staff member tweeted, and later deleted, that wasn't on the schedule. He was supposed to pose, not pause. Another claimed Yulong had been pacing backstage before her arrival, barely speaking to anyone. Meanwhile, Mei Mei's stylist went viral for saying, "She told me to use a softer lipstick shade because she didn't want it to transfer. I thought it was just a preference. Now I'm not so sure." Fans immediately ran with that, calling it the lipstick clue. And when reporters tried to ask them afterward, Yulong just smiled, placed a gentle hand on Mei Mei's back, and guided her toward the car without saying a word. That alone became another viral clip. The internet called it the gentleman move. By the next morning, every entertainment page had a headline about them. The kiss that broke the internet. Real or publicity? Is Yulong finally making it official? But the most captivating part wasn't even the kiss itself. It was the way they looked at each other afterward. That quiet, knowing gaze that said everything words couldn't. Mei Mei laughed shyly, Yulong grinned, and the tension in that split second felt too real to fake. Fans described it best. It wasn't about drama or fame. It was two people who forgot the world for a second. Some people pointed out that the director of their last film posted a cryptic message a few hours later. Some scenes write themselves. No names, no tags. But fans knew exactly what he was referring to. Coincidence? Or confirmation? And it doesn't stop there. Rumors started spreading that Yulong personally requested to be Mei Mei's escort that night, even though they were set to arrive separately, a source close to the event claimed. He told the organizers he'd rather wait for her than walk alone. That single statement sent shivers through fan circles. Then came the behind-the-scenes clip. A leaked moment from the press pit where Yu Long, after the kiss, gently fixed a strand of Mei Mei's hair that had fallen across her face. You could hear a fan whisper in disbelief. "He's so soft with her." That moment alone racked up over 10 million views in under 24 hours. Even fellow celebrities couldn't resist chiming in. One popular actor commented under a fan post, "This wasn't acting. You can't fake eyes like that." Others teased the couple, while brands subtly dropped heart emojis under their photos, adding fuel to the already blazing fire. And let's not forget the fan theories, because they came in like a flood. Some said it was a secret confession, others swore it was an inside joke between them. A few romantics claimed it was Yu Long's way of saying, "She's the one." Whatever the truth is, the internet has crowned it one of the most iconic red carpet moments of the decade. Even days later, the buzz hasn't faded. New angles keep surfacing, from fans, reporters, and even random guests, each showing something slightly different. In one angle, you can see Yu Long's thumb brush gently over Mei Mei's hand before the kiss. In another, Mei Mei leans in first, just slightly, enough to make everyone question who moved first. It's that kind of mystery that keeps everyone hooked. The kind that feels real, romantic, and just a little bit out of reach, like a story unfolding right before our eyes. And maybe that's why people can't stop watching. Because it wasn't polished or overly staged. It was messy, human, and full of emotion. Two people, surrounded by lights and cameras, somehow finding a private moment in public. So now, fans everywhere are debating. Was it a confession, a statement, or simply an unplanned spark that turned into something unforgettable? Was it Yu Long's way of telling the world, "I don't care who's watching"? Or was it just that the moment felt too perfect not to happen? Whatever it was, it worked. Because that single kiss, that short, unscripted act, managed to melt millions of hearts, crash social media feeds, and remind everyone why they fell in love with love in the first place. And maybe that's the real story here. Not the gossip, not the analysis, but the fact that, for one magical evening, the red carpet belonged to them. Yu Long and Mei Mei. Two stars who blurred the line between fiction and reality so perfectly that the world forgot which one they were living in. So tell me, what do you think? Was it love, a bold declaration, or just a moment of cinematic fate? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, because no matter what the truth is, one thing's for sure. That kiss didn't just break the internet, it made everyone believe in romance again.